Rightio. Lamb shoulder, guys. Going to do it in the smoker again. We'll give this one a crack. Get him out of these bags. We'll give him a trim up. Sorry if that plastic bag noise is a bit loud. Get rid of them down there. Rightio, we're going to take a lot of this hard fat off the top of it. We don't need any of that. This is a full lamb shoulder. Still got the front 1, 2, 3, 4 ribs in him. More bones in there. We're going to do this one as pulled lamb. So you're looking at like 8 hours or more. We'll give this one a trim up. Get all of this hard fat off it. 2 rubs we're using today. We've got Australian Choice Lamb Blend Seasoning. It's quite a good one. And then we also have a Greek Euros rub. Nice and heavy with this garlic rub. Use the rub of your choice. Anything you like that you've found works well with lamb before. Even just some salt, pepper and rosemary or something like that. We're going to give this combination a go today. Right guys, here we go. We get our smoker fired up here. We're using a Pit Boss 180G today, pellet smoker, and we have some Pit Boss Cherry Blend pellets to go in there. We'll get the hopper filled up, and as you'll see, we'll get the smoker fired up with a bit of white smoke coming out of it. Always leave the lid of the pellet smoker open as you fire it up, and we'll also get our temperature probe in there today, and we'll be all set. Alright guys, it's been 20 minutes. Smoker's up to temperature. We're going to be running this one at about 125 Celsius. We're in for at least a 6 to 8 hour cook for this one. First leg is 2 hours in the smoke at about 120, 130. And then after that, we're checking for temperature. We're going for an internal temperature around the 70 degrees. So we'll get this big fella in there, sit him down in there, get our internal probe through the little hole over here, plug him in, close him up, and we'll be back with you. I'd say about 2 hours, or when she hits about 70 degrees internal. See you then. Alright guys, and we're back. We're going to we've reached our internal temperature and of close to 70 degrees. I'm going to crack him open and have a look at him. Oh, we've got a bit of smoke rolling there. Oh, she's come up quite nice. We'll get him out of that smoker. We're going to get him wrapped up in some foil for a couple of hours. Alright, we'll sit him down that way. We'll sit him meat side down. I'll just close this smoker up. Meat side down because we don't want to tear a hole in the foil when we wrap him up. We'll get you sitting up here on the bench like that. That looks pretty good. Look at that, there we go. Alright, we've got 2 layers of nice thick foil here, and we've got some butter, some proper butter. You know, the hard stuff you got to leave out of the fridge for ages. Not that margarine that everybody thinks is butter. And just get in here around here like that, and we'll give him a good old wrap. Wrap him nice and tight so we don't lose any of that precious juice that's going to come out of him from that butter and out of the meat. Give him a good tight wrap like that. We'll get the meat probe back in him and we'll get him back in that smoker. Alright. Rightio, let's have a look what we've got in here. Oh, we got some good pullback from the bones. Oh yeah. And there is, as I said, plenty of juice. That's going to make some good gravy, that is. Now we're just going to make a bit of a boat out of all this foil we've got. Just like that. Oh yeah, that's going to come apart nicely. There she is. Get that closed down again. Keep them veggies cooking. And we're just going to let that steam off for a second. And I'd say that bone's going to come out of it pretty nice, but we'll wrap him back up with a bit more foil. Fold that up over and we'll wrap him up in a second. Just so let it steam off to finish the cooking process. We'll definitely get him wrapped back up and let him rest a few minutes. You're probably looking a good half hour. We'll let it rest till them veggies are done. But the time has come to see how well we've cooked this piece of lamb. We'll get him out of the foil and into this little tray I've got here. And oh, there's juice running everywhere. She's still very hot. That juice in there is going to make excellent gravy. We'll leave that just like that. Rightio. See how we went. I would call that a clean bone. Oops, sorry, in frame. I would call that a clean bone. Definitely give this one a go, guys. You can still do it in the oven, you don't need to do it in the smoker. You just follow that process of, well yeah, we'll do a bit of a recap. We were 3 hours. We were 3 hours in the smoke, uncovered, to about 70 degrees you want. And then after that you wrap him up, a bit of butter. You can put some chicken stock, some beef stock with him if you really wanted to. And then you let him reach an internal of, probably another 4 hours to reach an internal of about 92, 93. And that's what breaks all of this, breaks all the meat down like this. And then a bit more seasoning on him, which I think I will sprinkle a little bit more on him here in a minute. Even like this, you can mix him in and get a bit more flavour out of him. And then you let him sit there for a little bit longer. You sprinkle some seasoning on him, put him back on another 10, 20, 30 minutes. Let that rub set up so you got a nice bit of bark on him like that there. There's another nice bit of bark. And then you pull him out and you destroy him. The missus and the kids are going to love this, and I assure you this will be lunch tomorrow too. Right guys, there's another one done.